Raw and Uncut, Raw Reaction, back again with another video ahead of time. I want to apologize for the damn cricket in the background. They seem to love me when I'm out here starting to do my thing. They show up, it's nighttime. It seems to be one that's kind of stuck right next to the house. And I got to find that cat because it's starting to get on my nerves, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that. Hey, as I said it, he shut up for a second. But anyways, what I want to do today is get into this. Tom Macdonald, The System. I've had some requests for this one too, as well as a couple of others. I'm going to try to do another 2 or 3 after this and try to keep them coming. Thank you guys for watching and being here. Thank you guys for taking your time. I truly appreciate you. We are approaching 800 subscribers, and the more subscribers I get, the more I am fucking just blown away, because I never would have imagined anything like this. But we're in this rabbit hole. We're sliding all the way down in. I don't see any end in sight. Now, Tommy boy, my energy's a little off tonight, as you can tell. I'm gonna need you to pump me up. I'm here, I'm ready to get it cracking, ready for some action. Over here, we keep it 100% true, authentic, real, no acting. Let's fucking go.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the
Tom Macdonald never disappoints. Once again, on hit, on point, right with the shits, right with it. It's just everything Tom says is always to the point, straightforward, in your face. And I heard some people say, oh, it's the same song over and over. No, it isn't. Maybe there's a lot of the similar topics, but it's not the same song. It's not. Maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm not, I don't know. But Tom Macdonald and The System has me in it. I'm ready to keep rolling, ready to keep going. And we ain't stopping anytime soon. Did you get that? I said anytime soon.
Dude, what's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the
Damn, that was a cold shot, but it's the truth. All I see everywhere is 2 dumb fucks having kids. I'm sorry. All you see now, the ones that are having kids, is dumb motherfuckers. Right? I only got one boy, one child, and I'm so happy that I had him because he changed my life. I wouldn't change that for the world. But if I was in this world now and I'm a youngster coming up, I wouldn't want to have kids if I had a good head on my shoulder. Or shoulders. I mean, because most people got 2 shoulders, not a shoulder. Anyways, my bad. I had a little smoke tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm starting to lean into it. Tom Macdonald, The System, going in on their ass. As usual, taking no prisoners.
To the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Right? Us that speak up about this and have been speaking up about all the bullshit going on here, we're all wrong. But yet all these motherfuckers that have been career politicians with bank accounts approaching the billions, if not in the billions. Nancy Pelosi was worth like 400-500 million after COVID, right? Joe Biden, all these politicians, they have no shortage of funds. I ain't got it like that. I gotta bust my ass for what the fuck I earn. And then at the end of busting my ass for the year, they want to take it from me. Right? Every time I get paid, they're taking it from me. There's taxes on food. There's taxes on gas. Next thing you know, they're going to be taxing a piece of ass. Good thing I ain't never been a trick. Good thing I ain't never had to do that to fuck on a bitch. Anyways, Tom Macdonald, The System, I'm feeling it. Once again, on point, all the way deep. Let's keep rolling.
Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll
wow. If Tom Macdonald, I don't want to call him a prophet, right? I don't want to do that, because I think there's just a difference between a prophet and a truther, right? But at the same time, he's kind of predicting what we've all been predicting, and he's talking about what they've been doing to our children in many ways than one, to indoctrinate them, and what they did to us and what they did to people before us. It's been going on for so long. My poor mama, I couldn't break her thought process. Like, she thought the government loved us. She thought the school system was good for us. She thought, like most of our parents, they didn't know any better, especially my mom. But this whole shit is designed to keep you bent over a barrel, getting shafted by 15 inches of Farmer John linkage. Let's just put it that way. I'm not trying to be graphic. I'm not trying to be obscene. We're saying it as straightforward and clear cut, no sugarcoating. This ain't a motherfucking donut. This is Tom Macdonald, the system. Keep it moving, my boy Tommy.
empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all.
Like I said, most of the people that I call friends, there's probably a handful of them, to be honest with you. And they're from all different walks of life. Different skin color, different parts of the world, different ancestry, all that. But we all feel the same. We all recognize what the fuck is really going on. We're all tired of it. We can't take this shit any longer. See, back in the days, in the mid-90s, I learned. All Tom is doing here is letting everybody know what's going on if you don't know. And like Sugar Free said, you gotta stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. And Tom is telling you motherfuckers, this is what's been going on, this is how they did it, this is how they're doing it, and this is what the fuck you need to be ready for. It's just on a whole deeper level. It digs into another realm. It's just different. It's just different, but in a great way, and it's legendary, and it's great witnessing this for the first time. Even though it's old for you guys, it's new for me. And one thing's for sure, we're gonna keep these cracking, keep these going and rolling. I've held you up too long. I'm talking too much. Let's get back into this motherfucker.
If you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life. And let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And
because that's exactly what the fuck is happening. Everybody's struggling to survive. 1, 2, maybe even 3 incomes ain't doing it in some places. They're not. It's fucked up, and it's more fucked up than you can even imagine. More than you can even fathom, more than you could just wrap your mind around. It is more fucked up than you would ever dream of it being fucked up. That's how fucked up it is. And yo, Tom Macdonald, the system is cracking, it's bumping, it's slumping, it's shaking my whole area right here, and we ain't gonna stop even till the motherfucking cops come. We ain't stopping till the motherfucking hub scrapes.
And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
See, and that's exactly what the system is. It's exactly what the system's been. It's exactly the plan that they've been just putting out, lacing out, rolling out the red carpet. It's the NWO. Do you feel me? Do you see it? And I ain't talking about wrestling. My dogs. Who's fucking with him? Hey! Shh. Sorry about that. But it's this. Hold on real quick. It's the system. You see, in the early 80s, the CIA came out with an idea that they were going to start monitoring youngsters, teenage kids in the inner cities, in the black and brown inner cities, right? That's how it originally started. Now, it eventually became where it didn't matter the color of your skin. But what they did is they started this thing called probation. And pay attention to the first word in that, which is really, probation's one word, but there's the word probe in it. And you see, what they wanted to do was get a good look at youngsters in the inner city that were getting in trouble, right? Getting in trouble at an early age, and they wanted to have a reason to be able to keep an eye on them whenever they felt like it. Because they had an idea that most of these kids, black and brown and some white at the time, that their families were people that were anti-establishment, maybe connected to militias, maybe to the Black Panthers, maybe to other organizations of different ethnic backgrounds, right? And that was a way to infiltrate to infiltrate them organizations and to use the system to get in there. So what they did was, if you were a youngster and you're in the inner city, you're poor, you're living in poverty, you're eventually gonna go out and start doing stupid shit, probably stealing food or stereos or whatever to try to get money, whatever, right? So the whole idea was that as soon as you come in with a charge, you know what I'm saying? If you came in with a charge and it was a felony, right away they wanted to put you on probation after you did your time, or maybe you were lucky enough the judge felt sorry for you, he put you on straight probation. But it was never like 6 months or 90 days for us. When I was 13, I landed myself 3 years probation for jumping a fence of a flower shop, taking 2 wooden tripods that they put the big roses and stuff on at the funerals, right? Those triangle ones. Me and my brothers took 2 of them. There was across the alley from our house where we lived. It was Piccolo's Flowerland. And we just took 2 of them. We didn't know we were stealing. My mom didn't know what we were doing. We're in the backyard. We got sheets. We made like a clubhouse out of them, right? Well, if 30 minutes later, the Fresno Police Department's not in the alley walking through our backyard, because somebody called the owner of the shop and said that there was people burglarizing his shop. His flower shop. My mom comes out, what's going on? She's like, oh, I didn't know they did that. They just been back here. It's quiet. My mom didn't know nothing about it. She was inside cooking. We did that in a matter of not even 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Jumped the fence, got him, threw him over, jumped right back over, had him in the backyard with sheets and blankets over him. Here's the moral of that story. From that moment, they ended, the owner pressed charges. They gave us a felony burglary, dude. At 13 years old, that was considered in California as a felony burglary. So I'm 13, my other brother's 11, my other brother's 9. All 3 of us get charged for it. They didn't give us juvenile hall time, but they gave us 3 years probation each, and we had to do 30 days community service and pay a $100 fine. But the whole point is they got us on probation. Because the whole idea of probation is to strip you of your rights, so now they can show up to your house, they can stalk you, they can do whatever they want. Because now you've given up your rights by signing that paperwork when you start. Oh, you want to get on probation? Okay, here you go. You sign all your rights away. And they can legally now come into your house whenever the fuck they want. They can bug you. They can follow you, stalk you, all that shit. This is part of that system that Tom is talking about. I didn't get off probation till I was 25. I ended up picking a GTA up. I did like 3-4 months in CK Wakefield. They told me if I came back with another charge, I was going to the youth authority. I came out, made it to when I was 18 years old, ended up catching another felony, burglary of a stereo shop. That's a fucking long story. And went to jail. And they're like, oh, you're on probation. You're not supposed to be doing this, blah, blah. I said, I'm not. I got off when I was 17, right? I ended up serving it till I was 18 because I violated a couple of times here and there. Not big violations, but small things like not going to school and getting kicked out of court school and shit like that. But basically, they were able to monitor me till I was 25 because when I got caught when I was 18, I did the year in the jail, and then they put me on another 3 years felony probation, drug testing, all that. I didn't get rid of it till I was 25. So I was on felony probation for 12 fucking years. My brothers were on probation for more than 10 years. The cops were always at our house. They were always fucking looking for somebody. But you see, they implemented that law to be able to probe the youth that are at risk. They call us at-risk youth. Not at risk for our own selves, you know. Basically, yeah, but no, really, because we are at risk. We are a big risk to the establishment because we don't give a fuck and we're going to stand up to authority. That's why probation was invented, was to be able to probe these youngsters that eventually will become career criminals, and they'd be able to monitor them to make sure they didn't pick up a big enough organization to go up against the government. Because those are people they're going to have to worry about because they're anti-establishment. They hate authority. They don't fuck with authority. They don't do well with it. And in a nutshell, that is how they came up with probation in the early 80s. It was erected by the CIA to basically spy on the inner city's families and the youth, and then follow you through your life. And that's why a lot of fools that get gang stalked and they get killed when they've been in and out of prison too many times, a lot of them end up getting killed in the street somewhere because they just, at a certain point, they're tired of them coming in and out, and they just smoke them, get rid of them. I'm not gonna tell you who does it. It's the system. But there's a lot of different elements to the system, especially when you're in the street. There are way different elements and different levels and way different depths and realms of the system. So Tom Macdonald, you got me started. The system, it bangs, it slumps, this motherfucker bumps. I'm glad I got to do a reaction to it. Thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Tommy Boy hasn't let me down. Babyface Tom, Tommy the Mac, whatever you want to call him, is cracking. Hangover Gang's cracking. I appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments down in the comment section and let me know how you feel about it. And like we always do about this time, we out.